We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Hornets come into town. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
A shot by Champagnie, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
And here's Charlotte. 4-point game. Pass to Kneppel. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Drives to the hoop. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court. And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside Ball. There's a good screen. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Left side Fox. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Here's Ball. He has 6. And Ball slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Miller. Ball up top. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And Ball slams it in.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Here's Champagnie. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And a timeout call by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Charlotte leading by 4. Right side, ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fires for three. Gnibble with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
How about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal.
Spurs trail by 4. In the corner, it's Bryant. The three-pointer, no good. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's White. Still without a basket. Into the lane. Rock up 2 there.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 6. Outside Harper. There's a screen. It'll count. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Barnes can't get it to go.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 6. With the drive, Bryant has the open look. No good from outside. Miller outside for 3. Rebound San Antonio. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Cornette. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to McNeely. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him. And we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
Wembanyama, a screen. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Misses in close. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio again missing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. White left side. That's tipped. Now Castle. Hasn't made one yet. After Champagnie. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
White with it. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, the Hornets missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball to San Antonio. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Hornets leading by 3. Pass to McNeely. And the 3 ball is good. McNeely's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wembanyama outside. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
It's White on the wing. Picked by Bridges. Miller outside. Here's Diabate.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious offense.
Kept alive. Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 13.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .158 left in the first half of the game. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC, another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte leading by 5. There's 1:26 left in the first half. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, Wembanyama. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. In the corner, Kneppel with it. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Castle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 3-point lead.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Here's White. Knocks down the 3-ball. White's got 5. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Kneppel. Here's Diabate.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the shot is good.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Castle. Off target from outside. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And talking to Con Kneppel, Craig, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Now, here's Ball. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Here's Ball. He's got 18. From deep three-point land, they get the rebound. Pass to Kneppel. Charlotte no good that time either. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Never stopped working. Props to Dylan Harper.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Harper with the steal. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. San Antonio making a switch here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Left side, Ball. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Ball's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets. Driving to the basket. Harper, no good. Right side, Ball. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time. Working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Here's Harper. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harper's got 6 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Here's Diabate. Out to Miller. Pass the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Tries yet again. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Now, Wembanyama.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Pick by Bridges. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there. He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Here's Ball. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Here's Barnes. Knueppel with the rebound. Here's Ball. Inside. Picked by Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Knueppel with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He has really delivered at the offensive.
55.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Hornets leading by 16. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Diabate.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Cornette. Castle on the wing. A 3-ball. Knipple with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And Knipple slams it in.
That's an emphatic message from Knipple, letting everyone know he's arrived.
Cornette can't get it to go. Picked off in midair. Vassell outside. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Castle. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Good on both.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Hornets making a change here.
Charlotte ball. Charlotte substitution. Number 11.
And so it's Charlotte with it.
Kalkbrenner.
White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Knipple. And a miss there on the triple. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
Free throw no good for Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Pass to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Hornets leading by 16. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Wembanyama. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside, White. There's the screen. Pass to Diabate. Out to Bridges. Second chance shot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The layup off target. Charlotte leading by 16. White drives in. Oh, the dunk!
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Wembanyama! And there's the 3.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Hornets making a change here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Ooh, we put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That one drops.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
And stolen by Vassell. Outside, Wembanyama. Knocks down the three.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. A deep three. The putback. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Ball.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hornets.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Spurs ball. Substitution on the court.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 14. Wembanyama. Ferocious finish. Oh, he rocked the rim. Here's White. From long range. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kelly.